All right. We back. FX Bros for another live Forex analysis on these Australian dollar charts. And we here on a Independence Day trading weekend. Happy 4th go out to everybody. I know y'all about to turn up. But before we do that, let's see what these charts about to do. Currently right now we are in a sell position as seem like market trading lower from resistance, pretty much bouncing off this little level of resistance right here. But one thing I need to add is I need to set my daily high and low in New York open price right quick. And I don't know why charts are looking like that, but nonetheless. So on the high, we're gonna change this color to green because it looks better, and that's what I got it on my phone. So we're gonna have the high of the day right here. Set that as green, and the low. Move that to a low. Oh, I know what that is. That's those high and low markers I put on the 15-minute chart. I was basically doing some back testing from June 1st, so that's why you see all these red and green lines. I thought my screen was glitching, but now I know what that is. Bet. And then we're gonna have this one as our midnight open price, and I want to change that to purple. And this green line right here is my take profit, my first level to take profit on this sale. So we're gonna drop down to the 1 hour so I can see exactly when we opened. Let's see, we have a open price. So we're gonna look at midnight, which is right here. Bam. So I want to put that at the open, which is right there. We have a high right on top of this candle, so I'm gonna move that just so we be straight up on it. And then the low down here, put it right there. Bam, so we good to go. So we're just gonna monitor this on a 15-minute time frame. Like I said, I got my stops below. Take profit right here, 10 pips, and lo and behold, if we break through this and tap me out, cool. If we close below this, then I could leave a little bit on the trade or re-enter. I do have another platform I'm using that will allow me to take out partials, but Oanda doesn't allow that. So typically what you would have to do is enter multiple increments of whatever your normal trade size would be. And it could be anywhere from, like, I'll say 2 to 3 breakdowns. So if you have a one size lot you typically trade, and you'll break it down into threes, 3.5, so however you want to see fit. But right now we're just gonna monitor this and see if we can tap into these lows. If we look at the bigger picture, and we know that this is a new month, so this is also a new week of the month. You can see right here that if I had to make an educated guess, I would think we would continue lower. We already seem to break the strong support right here. We couldn't continue lower. This was this was middle of May. It's about a whole, pretty much a month and a half ago almost, based on these weeks. So middle of May towards to the end of May. That's where that week rejected. And these strong lows right here popped up and got to some level of resistance up here. Also filled this wick and took out that high, tapped into this little gap and returned lower. And not only did it return lower, but we broke the lowest point of the month, I would say. Yes, that's the lowest point of the month. And this last week of June pretty much closed below that, so that's why I said I would put all my money on sales for the week, but we got to monitor that on a smaller time frame to see exactly how that's going to play out. So we move to the daily. You pretty much see the same thing. This here, like I spoke about on the weekly, this is the lowest point of May, and we actually broke that and closed below it on the last day of June. So it's no other days of June but the very last day. So that's showing a little signs, you know. That's not saying that we strongly bullish. I mean, it was the last day of the month. It was a strong bearish candle, so it's not showing signs that we are strongly bullish or bearish. But we did break below the lowest point of the previous month. So that's something to consider. But like I said, it did it on the last day. It didn't do it throughout a whole week span or a few days. It was just that last day was a big drop down. So I could see us easily filling this wick of the previous day. So we have to monitor that and see on a lower time frame to see how that trades down into this low of the previous day. And why is this not red? It's supposed to be red. Change the color. Bam, there we go. So I would expect if the bears are still in control and they still have all their sell orders and they still have a target of this low, which is right around about I say an easy target of 67.70 in that area. You know, we don't have to get the exact lowest point, but the majority of the move. And if we scale back, we can look and see why did the daily stop right there. Maybe it might tell us a story. We move back in history and see where that red line is tapping into. And I bet we got to go back some years because we are approaching a daily right here. So basically, it kind of tapped into this gap from May 31st, 2020. So it's about damn near a smooth exact year ago. Broke these equal lows, tapped into this gap area, and if we move back, we should see a very important low below all this price action. And I'm speaking of this area right here. So if I'm gonna move to the weekly so we can see what that low looks like. Duplicate this, put it down there. Let me change it to like a dotted line. So it's a different price. So if I change it to the weekly, scroll back and we'll see that lowest point on that week was March 15th, 2020. And let's see, when was it last at that price? I'm pretty sure we gotta go back. Bam, that's where we at. So my charts won't even go back that far. So that low from March 15th, 2020 coincides with a resistance off the weekly and a gap area tapped into. Pretty much looked like the same situation the daily did as it tapped into that old week from May 31st of 2020. And this time is October 20th, the week of October 20th, 2002. So that March 15th low on the weekly tapped into a low of over 18 years ago. So we know that was a big testing point that the market could potentially head towards as the dollar gets stronger and the Australian dollar gets weaker compared to, you know, when you compare the two currencies, dollar is stronger than the Australian dollar. So if that continues to happen and interest rates keeps to fluctuate just to make the dollar stronger, we could see price tap as low as into the 55, 54 cent range. Right now, we're in the 69 area. About 68, going to 67. So quite a ways to go from that weekly point, but nonetheless, we are here tapping into this gap on the weekly. And this weekly lowest point was tapped into a weekly gap from 18 years ago. So go figure. So with that being said, we're going to go back down to the daily. So like I said, with the bearish momentum, I can easily see the daily for one hitting my take profit and trading down into price to fill the wick. Ooh, pretty dog. I love that dog. You see that big dog, Sparky? Our dog loves big dogs. Not too fond of the little dogs, but loves big dogs. So with that being said, and the bearish momentum seems like it's still in play, we'll drop down to a 1 hour. And as you can see, we got somewhat of a nice little clean traffic to drop down into if we choose to. Look like price is about to hit my take profit, so we're gonna wait on that. So I would be more certain on this trade to hit the lowest point from the daily if we close below this structure right here. After that market pushed higher, I would want price to drop below before I can have a confirmation of it hitting the extreme low of the daily. Let's see how we looking on that trade. Like it's, oh man, it tapped into my take profit and then hit it. One side. I ain't tripping. I think my boy Scully then hopped in here. Check. What's up, brother?
What's happening, man?
You already know.
What's up? That's what's up.
Discussing this beautiful price action.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for my take profit to get hit as it's tapping into it.
I see that you are good. You are good to go. We got clean traffic on the left too. Really
right. It's more profound on the 15-minute, but on the hourly, what I was just speaking of, it's kind of tight, but right here. But I was saying if we get a close below this structure right here, I would be have more confidence in us tapping into this daily low.
Yep.
Down here. Come on, man, take me out. Man, hold my emotions. Bam, hit my top, take profit.
Nice.
Get out of there. Yeah. No, I'm on my live. But y'all take the truck though. Take the truck. You know we got a little gas in there. So we got very little gas in there. Might have to throw some up in there. You got Sparky? Other side. On the other side, Sparky. Hand me my close that door. Cell phone. And a lighter. Oh, let me get this out the door too. Yeah. And that box right there. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, bet. I have to relocate my office right quick.
It's all good.
But yeah, as y'all can see, just like that, we took profit on that sale. Like I said, basically we were bouncing out this little resistance area. Price sold off, headed to these lows. Quick little 10 pips on the tester.
I really think this it could be a lot of selling going on for this week.
Yeah, man. I mean, you see the daily week we got to fill at least.
Oh yeah, wow, I didn't even see that.
Oh yeah, I broke it all the way down from the weekly, man. The old weekly low is tapping into well, not this weekly low, but the lowest point from the lowest previous point.
Yeah.
This low right here on the weekly, that's tapping into a resistance level and like an unfilled gap area from 2002.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir. And this is 2020, March 15th. So that low right there, that's what that tapped into. So yeah. Gotta erase all this stuff. Huh? Just putting all these damn lines on my chart. It made it. I thought my screen was glitching at first.
What you mean?
You see all these lines? These.
Oh yeah.
I was doing some back yesterday. And I had my daily charts up. Let me show you. Like that, it made it look like my screen was glitching right here.
Oh,
I saw
okay.
these lines and stuff. I thought I had a pixelation issue. I was like, what the hell going on?
How did you do those lines like that?
That's a trend line.
Oh, okay.
I just copied and pasted them all. Yeah, just a little trend line. You know, you got to make up your own situation on Oanda.
I don't know if I'm gonna take any trades today or tomorrow. It might be Tuesday once I really get back into it with the holiday.
After the holiday,
Yeah, and let it do what it do for the fourth and see what's gonna
yeah,
happen Tuesday.
it's gonna be no bank trading for the fourth, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Should the market may feel that way on the daily on the fourth without
That's
a
what I
lot of
think.
volatility.
So it may be an easy
If banks
trade.
still holding bearish, it might be
Yeah,
easy to trade because if banks still holding a bearish positions, it might just continue to drop to push it higher. And then on Tuesday, it'll reverse and shoot up for all this clean traffic up in here.
yes, that's true.
Shit. See what we got next week as far as news. 4th of July, Australia news, because they don't do Independence Day.
Mm.
So we do have news tomorrow in the PM sessions, Asian session. Tuesday, Australia news, interest rate at, oh, that's at midnight. Wow. Okay. No time difference, but I got you. We got some chart back. Wednesday. Oh, I already know what this week is. It's NFP, baby. First Friday of the month. Come on. Yeah, this might be a slightly no trade week, depending on how volatility plays out.
Yeah, that's facts.
Or at least a no trade end of the week for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what I meant to say. Cause I'm done with NFP. I just let that set up new clean traffic for me to trade.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Yeah, linked up with that boy Tecmo.
Yeah, man.
They came by my mind now, finally.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I met it. Met that boy over there yesterday and today.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Kicked it with him. Oh, it's nice catching up with that boy. It's been a minute since I seen him, man. So it was nice.
Nah, for real, cause you ain't really been in the Houston area like that. So if he ain't been in New Orleans when you was in New Orleans, y'all would have it been a gap, a nice little
Yeah.
gap
Last
since you
time,
seen him.
yeah, we was in Texas when I saw him. They came by and stayed by us for the weekend or whatever.
Oh, okay,
But that was a while ago.
gotcha. That's what's up.
Yeah, man, it was good catching up with that boy. Not just seeing them. I know
Right,
they was busy,
right,
had stuff going on, but
right. They still in town, or they back
they
in?
left. They left.
They left. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. They gonna do the fourth at their house probably.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I might go slide on them tomorrow.
That's what's up.
His house may be the Houston party hub since Uncle Brian and them gone.
Right. Yeah, we may have to slide on that boy. That's why I told her, like, man, next time we need to come out there and see y'all.
They got room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys. We are breaking lower and pretty much cleaning all this traffic on the 15-minute
I might get in.
until we see otherwise. What you looking at? 15, 5-minute?
15 minutes for sales.
Yeah. Man, well, music not playing, man. I think it stopped playing when you came on.
What you mean?
I be having my background music playing.
They got music playing right now.
I know. That's why I was like, what's going on? You can hear that,
Oh,
huh?
yeah, that's loud.
Oh, that's loud to you?
Yeah,
Damn.
now it's
That's
good.
good. That's good to know, cause I guess it's a volume level basically for my viewers. Cause
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's like real low to me, but I mean I can still hear it, but it's kind of low. But that's cool though. Little background music ain't nothing. It's approaching a nice little retesting, little pullback for another entry.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm in it.
Oh, did I say the same thing? Just like that.
Yeah.
When trading become boring, that's when you know you're doing it right.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Uh, I mean, it's fun, but yeah, it's like it's really it get real. You want to make it easy, you don't make it hard on yourself.
Right.
Hard. Got
And
a
then
lot of
be
bearish
be
momentum
hard on
for last
yourself
week.
about discipline.
Yes, that's the thing. That's the hardest part.
Yeah, because
That is the hardest part.
you
And
know,
building that confidence. The only way you can build that confidence is by taking easy trades.
yep.
Um,
Being active in the markets, you know,
yeah.
that builds confidence. Like playing basketball every day with bigger people, you build your confidence up eventually over time.
Mm-hmm.
Ask my sister Shaylin, she know all about it.
Mm. Hall of Famer.
Nah, for real. Take profit right below these lows.
That's why I have mine set up.
Mhm. The power of 10 pips, man. It's very easy to get in any market, and as your account grows and your risk grows, you know, 10 pips could turn to 10,000.
Yes, sir.
And honestly, on that first trade, I could have easily been taken out if it would have bounced off of the support. But not only did we break through, we had a little touch of a retest on a smaller time frame. So don't be scared if price tries to tap up into this again and turn right back around. But we'll see how it plays out. Smaller time frame should have all their recent lows being taken out. And that's the best indicator you can use
Facts.
to know whether the price is bullish or bearish. High and lows. That's all you need. Yeah, we pushing. What's the weather like out there right now?
It's rainy, like a little rainy on and off. But that
Yeah,
they got like a storm or something in the Gulf, so we've just been getting a lot of rain.
yeah,
Nothing
same.
major. But it's kind of cool, kind of cool down or
That's
whatever.
crazy. Same thing as Houston, bro.
Yeah, y'all dealing with that?
You know, we pretty much on the coastline. Anything y'all get, pretty much Houston get too.
Yeah.
I thought that was a dog.
How the dog been?
Man, the dog living in luxury, man. It gets in its own bed. We got covers for it. It puts its covers on himself.
Dang,
I mean, he's pretty yeah, you know. As long as we take him out for walks and let him do his thing, like he kind of chill.
that's what's up. I'm about to say, sound like he's really low maintenance.
Oh, very low maintenance. Very low maintenance. I gave him a bath today, and he took it like a champ. You know, I know. I don't know. Most dogs kind of take the baths real well, or is it?
It all depends, you know.
It all depends. Yeah.
Uh,
I never really seen one freak out, but he took it like a champ. He was chilling. So yeah, man, I can't. I don't know. I mean, we took him to dog parks. I mean, pit bulls, little dogs, like they all kind of, take a liking to him. He never really got to any scuffles, I could say. Nothing hardcore, so he pretty chill.
oh, that's what's up, man.
How old are y'all dogs right now?
Uh, also, it's probably like 8 or 9 or something. So probably like 5 or 6 or something like that, I think.
Little
And,
brat.
and Kobe, I don't know.
Man, I forgot about Kobe.
Kobe, I don't even think he aged. That boy just is.
Damn, boy. That's the longest dog sitting job y'all ever did. I think that going to Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah, it has to. I need to hit them up. You know, they'll give a they'll give out a Guinness for anything now.
For real.
Yeah, I need to get that one.
Let's see when the next
Uh,
market turn around here. So not too much action. Like I said, market could turn around and tap into this resistance, support and resistance. It could. So just have to wait and see. Get that entry. Yeah. I'll probably reevaluate or get out this one if we get a 15-minute close above 68.10.
6810.
Yeah, and I do mean a close, not a tap into.
Okay. On the 15 minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You ever heard of a lady called Henrietta Lacks?
No.
Yeah, it's an interesting story about her. But how Patricia and I came to realize about it is a lawyer, attorney that's fighting for the family to get compensation for them because their mother, Henrietta Lacks from the 50s, she went to John Hopkins with the issue, and lo and behold, she did pass away at the hospital. But during testing on her and after she passed, the doctors, unknowingly to her, took cells from her body, and with those cells, were able to create and fight and find vaccines for pretty much all diseases from the 50s and to this day. And what's crazy about her cells is when you take cells out of the body, any type of cell tissue, it dies. Her cells been growing and morphing ever since she physically passed away. Like still to this day, they got cells of her. So in a sense, she's still alive. Yeah, it's crazy. It's very crazy, and it's a cool little movie about it. I mean, they not 100% accurate, but it's a cool little movie Oprah did back in 2010. We just watched today, so just thought you might want to know that little history fact.
Yeah, man. Where you watch it?
On what was that, babe? HBO Max? Yeah, HBO Max.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Nah, for real, it's a nice story. I mean, even the backstory, when you watch the YouTube videos about it, people go into depth, but it's crazy what people will do for profit and not tell the family.
Oh yeah, that's a that's America for you.
Nah, facts. But yeah, it's an interesting story though.
And they trying to get compensated for that.
Oh yeah, it's I forgot his name. It's a prominent attorney and lawyer that currently came out and said that he gonna fight the medical corporations to get the family some compensation, which I feel like they probably should have.
Yeah.
But the unique part about it is that her cells are still alive to this day, even though
Yes.
she's physically gone, and that's pretty much what they had to believe. That's scientifically impossible, but it's very remarkable.
Oh,
just consolidating. Just looking at Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's been consolidating for pretty much all month of July so far. Even, we only have 4 days, 3 days in.
Right.
What's up?
You've been looking at any stocks lately?
No.
No.
The last thing I've been looking at anything about stocks was I think it was Apple, Tesla, and maybe Amazon. I think had a stock split like
Yeah.
a month or two ago.
Yeah. Those are all great buys.
Right. And I didn't check that open price when it split, but I'm pretty sure it's all up from now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like these prices where they at right now, you probably won't see that again to the next.
Ever.
You know,
Just ever.
you're right. You're right.
Ever. Like, yeah, like facts ever. Like, I mean, because it's just basically enticing more people to buy. You can afford more shares per se, but
Yep.
it's hypothetically nothing changed from the original price it was when it was $2,000 a share or whatever it was.
Right.
But yeah, more buyers, more owners, mean more profit. You know, typically for the company.
Facts.
But yeah, man. Speaking of stock market, it was just so crazy how that GameStop stock just went crazy, man.
Talking about like in the pandemic and stuff.
Huh?
Talking about like that first jump that it did around the pandemic.
Uh, when like around it was like 2019, I think.
Oh, okay.
Uh, yeah, 2018, 2019, right around when COVID was pretty much at the brink.
Yeah.
Still in its daily range.
Rejected that area pretty heavy.
Mhm. Rejecting all these this wicked area of resistance right over here. Depending on how this 15-minute candle close will determine if stay in this sale. When last time you talked to that boy Ant?
Um,
Just on
yeah,
Telegram?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the last time, he was active on that.
Yeah, I already know he. It's the summertime, man. This is focus on your kids' time.
Yeah, man, his family, and
Family.
you know, continue to grind and build. But
This candle closes back in the zone. You could label that drop a fake out.
yes,
You know, out of this, it's a small zone. Maybe you got a little consolidation zone right up in here. Close it over. Just letting everybody know, how you can potentially see things before it closes, so you'll be prepared. Sitting in a trade for the drawdown. That's what I want to see, B. Who was at the house when you was by my mom? Just her and T Karen, I mean T Lynn.
mm-hmm.
How everybody doing? Good health.
Yeah, man, my mom. Yeah, bro, my mom gonna live forever.
I was about to say, bro, like I've seen the transition of, older women and men, and I'm not seeing the age happen.
Yeah, no, it's
Like
just
my
like,
mom low key looked like my mom when we was dressing up for Halloween,
yep.
around the neighborhood.
And she's sharp, sharp as iron, like memory on point, like that,
Right.
bro. It's really, yeah, it's nice.
What's T Lynn talking about?
Nothing much, she's still recovering and stuff, especially from like the surgery she just had. Um,
When was her last one?
uh,
Early
like
this
a,
year?
yeah, it's like a couple of months ago.
Oh, okay.
She had another one or whatever, but she's healing, doing well.
Tomorrow.
Hmm.
Hey, but that house I showed you with that land was fire, huh?
Bruh, like what
I wish
what
you could
type
see
of
the
Texas you
video.
said that was?
That was Waller, Texas.
Where is that?
That
Like
is
close to what?
Houston. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Houston. It's 45 minutes away from Houston, about, and it's what, south? See? Yeah, south. So going towards the border. I mean, the coast and whatnot.
Dang.
Right off the highway, one of the little interstates. So yeah, land, beautiful, big, massive go kart racing, football playing
Yeah, bro.
land.
I was like, wow. You didn't know who bought it, huh?
It actually supposedly was a family that had 11 kids.
Hmm.
So I think they're gonna be A-OK
Yeah.
with that space. You already know that same property was in Florida, California, New York. I may need a smooth 20 to 30 mil.
For how many acres? For 5?
Yeah, it was 5 acres and 7,000 square feet for a house.
Dang.
Yeah, I need that 20 mil.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That was yeah, that's goals right there. That is the goal. And I know it's in, it's just since it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, I'm very diverse in how to acquire real estate, and it's not that hard, especially when you get into a rural area like that. 2 more minutes for this candle to close.
Mm-hmm.
If you were in buys, you're gonna hope that volatility fills that wick, because if it don't, we might be heading lower.
We got more rejection coming down to the bearish side than bullish.
That's what I like to see. Like I said, I would have easily closed this trade if the 15-minute would have closed above 68.10 strong. And I know it's pretty much hovering around that price right now, but I like the fact that it respected any price it was trying to tap into
Mm-hmm.
as highs and rejected it, you know. Market loves to tell you a story if you just read it.
Oh yes.
From beginning to end.
And right now, this is a story of sales.
Man. Chapter 1. Nonetheless, we did pretty much close still underneath the support. I didn't really want it to close in the zone. That's what I was really hoping it didn't do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let price play out and see if we continue to push lower. Um, just to recap, overall, only thing that looks good is that 15-minute traffic we was clearing, and as you can see on the 1 hour, it didn't even close
Yep,
out
true.
of that zone.
True.
It ripped back into that. So, but it did create a wick. So with that being said, if momentum and volatility from the bears continues, and they have all these stops down here or looking to catch buys down here, then price should continue to fall. And to go add to that, the daily also has a wick from the previous day. So the story is saying sell. So we're gonna continue and watch and see how it unfolds.
Yep. What you?
I think that's where we gonna wrap it up at. You dig?
sure, man.
We'll be back next Sunday, same time. Y'all remember this week is heavy, heavy news. Don't even trade on Friday. Just let non-farm payroll set the play for next week.
Yep. Unless you are the Fed,
Yeah,
don't
if you're
trade.
the Fed, yeah, you good, but don't trade. Powell, all them niggas, don't do not trade that man. So, all right, brother.
Okay, man. Now let me know what you're looking like tomorrow too. If you want to do a morning trade, I'm down for that.
Okay, okay, yeah, I'll probably be down for that on Tuesday for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'll work.
All right, brother.
All right, man. You take it easy, bro. I'll hit you up.
Yes, sir. I'll holler at y'all. Peace out.
All right. Peace, family.